Okay, good morning everyone and welcome to our first lecture in Review Mathematics. And for today, we will be discussing college algebra. Okay, so at the end of this lesson, here is our outline. So as you can see yung bulleted na mga topics, no? Some of them are in red, no? So ito yung possible kasi na hindi na natin ma-cover dahil do sa time period natin. Pero I already have a recorded session for that na you can that I will provide to you para kung gusto nyong um, panoorin yung discussion for progression. Pero for today, we will try to finish lahat ng naka-block ones on the first part, no? So we have exponents, radicals, logarithm, quadratic equation, binomial theorem, and the different types of word problems, no? So I think we will try 4 or 5 types ng word problem later on na hopefully matapos natin within the time period, no? Then learning outcomes natin is of course to apply yung basic concept na pag-aaralan natin ngayon in algebra, in solving engineering problems, and also to compute the required output in solving algebra problems. So, pagka-present natin ng mga laws or yung concept, right after nun meron tayong example or board exam problem na isa-solve para makita ninyo kung saan siya ina-apply, no? Although some laws or theorems are readily or can be calculated readily using a calculator, it is very convenient or it is a must or significant na malaman nyo yung concept behind it kasi in solving your higher mathematics or higher design problems, kapag hindi kayo marunong mag-interpret ng algebraic expression into different algebraic manipulation, walang kwenta yung calculator nyo kasi hindi nyo alam yung i-input nyo sa kanya. So, dito we will try to go back dun sa mga basics na baka hindi natin nabibigyan ng importance na at the end of this lesson will give you at least an idea na mahalaga palang malaman siya ulit, no? Or to give importance to this theorems. Okay, so let's start. Starting off with law of exponents, no? So, reflected in your screen are 8 rules when pertaining sa law of exponents. So, let's proceed with the first one. So, alam natin si exponent is pertaining dun sa mga numbers or letters na naka-raise sa variable natin. So, ito yung variable natin, no? Yung base variable natin. Kung sabing variable, it's either any letter of the alphabet or siya yung mismong ano natin, kumbaga coefficient na number or base number na tawag natin, no? Sa first rule, sabi sa kanya, when we have the same base, no? And then we multiply it, ang mangyayari daw sa exponent niya is mag-a-addition lang siya, no? So ano yung mga typical example nito? So halimbawa, meron kayong x squared, tapos times mo siya ng x cubed. So, syempre, mangyayari sa kanya is x 2 plus 3. Kaya siya naging x raised to 5, no? So, some students are having difficulty understanding this basic one kasi imbis na pag-add lang niya yung exponent, ginagawa niya, pinagmo-multiply din niya. Kaya may makikita ka minsan, may x raised to 6, which is a big no-no po kapag nag-multiply tayo ng base. Okay? The second one, almost the same concept pero division naman siya. So, yung numerator natin divided by the divisor, no? Mangyayari naman kapag same siya ng base, magma-minus ka naman ng exponent niya. So, applying it with the same example. So, halimbawa, we have x cubed over x to the 5th. So, that is also equivalent to x 3 minus 5 or equals to x minus 2. Okay? So, x negative 2. So, ganyan po yung sa division niya. Okay? And then later, meron tayong rule. Kapag negative yung exponent, we have a special rule for that. No? So, later ko nang banggitin. Number 3 is we have a base number raised by an exponent and then ni-raise mo pa ulit ng another exponent yung buong digit natin, yung buong base natin. So, like this one. So, kapag nagdoble na yung power natin, dun yung time na pwede tayo mag-multiply ng value niya. So what is the example of this? Halimbawa, meron kayong x squared, tapos i-cube mo yung buong numbers na yon. So we have x 2 times 3 or x raised to 6. Okay? Next, number 4. Sa number 4, the same din. Ang parang sinasabi lang niya, if ever you have a product of two or more variables, no, kailangan i-distribute mo daw yung power on each variable. Let's say, meron tayong dito, so isang term to, no, monomial lang siya, no? Pwede mong i-distribute si exponent natin. Ngayon, kung siya ay polynomial or consisting of two terms, hindi po pwede yan. Ang ibig ko sabihin, halimbawa, nakakita ka ng x plus y raised to n. Hindi po pwedeng gawin to. No? Pwede lang siya isang monomial o single term lang siya applicable. Na dito, meron tayong variable x and variable y. Kaya ginawa natin is, distribute siya to x and yn. So, let's say we have xy as raised natin ng 2. So that is also equivalent to x squared, y squared. Okay? So far, very straightforward lang naman tayo. Number 5, the same lang, no? Parang ni-raise lang din natin na exponent. Si 3 and 5, almost, ano sila? Related sila with each other. Dito lang, yung exponent na ni-raise mo sa kanya is a fraction. So kung fraction siya, since sabi nga natin sa number 3, minumultiply natin yun. So mangyayari sa kanya, m times 1 is m over n. So kung halimbawa, we have an example na x cubed, tapos raise natin ng 1 over 4, no? So that is x 3 times 1 over 4 or x 3/4. Okay? Alright? Next, number 6. Number 6 is the same as number 4, no? Naging fraction lang siya. So, siguro you would agree na halimbawa meron tayong fraction na ganyan and then that is raised ng 2. That is also equivalent to x squared over y squared. Okay? Next, number 7. Number 7 is a base raised by 0. So, any number, any letter, any variable raised by a 0 is always equivalent to 1. Okay? Also, if you check your calculator, maglagay kayo ng exponent na kahit anong value, no? Lahat yan magiging equals to 1 except 0 raised to 0, which is a math error na siya, no? Hindi siya kasama kasi it does not exist, no? Pero 1 raised to 0 is 1. 100,000 raised to 0 is also equals to 1. No? So, ganun din sa variable. So, any variable raised by a 0 equals to 1. Okay? Then last is we have yung a base or a variable raised by a negative exponent. No? Pag na-raise siya by a negative exponent, ang ibig sabihin niya is dapat ilalagay mo sa ilalim yung variable na yon. So dito, mali lang yung nakalagay. Dapat yan. Dapat may x pa siya doon. No? So ano example niya? So let's take the example yung nasa example number 2. No? So x raised to negative 2. Okay? So since meron siyang negative 2 doon, no, it means na dapat nasa baba or from the numerator, dapat ililipat mo sa denominator yung mismong variable mo. No? So this is also equivalent to 1 over x squared. No? So once nilipat mo na siya sa denominator, the negative sign will be excluded na. So bakit naging ganon? No? Naging ganon yun kasi di ba ito si x, itong si 1. No? Para makapag-minus ako, pwede kong i-represent si 1 as x raised to 0. Tama ba? Okay? So ito is x squared. Kapag in-apply ko yung law number 2, this is also equivalent to x 0 minus 2. So, babalik siya dun sa x minus 2. So, it means na si x raised to negative 2 is also equivalent to 1 over x squared. Okay? So, vice versa din yon. If you have a value na bawa x negative 3, bawa yan, a fraction na ganyan, so all you need to do is to transfer the variable with a negative exponent from the denominator going to the numerator. Okay? So, ito yung mga laws of exponent natin. So far, may question or clarification before we proceed with an example? Yes, don't be shy. Yes, Mr. Papa.
Sir, napindot lang po. Sorry po.
Okay. How about the others? Okay tayo? Confirmation Thumbs up lang. Oh, yan, okay. Thank you. Para alam natin na may kausap ako, no? Okay. Or kung may question, tapos nahihiyang i-raise, pwede kayong mag-chat sa text box sa chat box natin, no? DM nyo ako doon sa chat box. Okay? Alright, so let's proceed with an example. Ayan, so basic examples muna tayo. So we have number 1, 2 raised to x plus 1. So kung gusto natin expand yung exponent na to, ano yung magiging solution natin for number 1? So this is also equals sa, since that is a plus, no? So ibig sabihin na meron tayong same base, no? Okay? So kung same base siya, so that means pwede siya maging 2x times 2, 1. Okay? And then pag sinimplify natin, that is also equivalent to 2, 2x. Okay? So inayos lang natin. So ibig sabihin, siya ay variable na 2 raised to x na meron siyang coefficient na 2. Okay? Next, number 2. 3x1. No? So naka-multiply siya. So ibig sabihin 3x tapos na meron siyang exponent ng 1 doon. Or simply 3x. No? Next, si 3x. So para simplify siya, since ito yung base natin is a whole number, pwede mong kunin ngayon sa calcu kung anong equivalent ng 8 cube, no? Or ano muna natin, kung i-distribute natin, this will be 8 3x, no? Or pwede pa natin baguhin yan. May isa pang form yan. Si 8, pwede natin baguhin yung base ni 8. Anong pwede natin gawin kay 8? Pag dinivide mo siya ng 2, magiging siyang 4. Dinivide mo ulit ng 2. So, equivalent siya sa 2 cube, no? So, ibig sabihin yung 8 natin na to, pwede natin siyang gawin 2 cube. Tapos, 3x. So, ito, pwede din siya maging 2, 3 times 3x or 2, 9x. Okay? So, if ever lang sa choices, wala ito, baka ito yung sagot. Okay? So, kaya nga sa algebra, there are a lot of manipulation na pwedeng gawin sa kanya. And without knowing the rules, you cannot perform that. Okay? That's number 4. 2x raised to 3. So, madali na yan, no? So, parang 2x times 3. So, that is 2, 3x. Okay? So, pwede natin gawin din na 2 raised to 3 times 2x. No. So, okay, babalik lang siya doon sa original niya, no? So, pwede siya maging 2, 3 raised to x or magiging siyang 8x. Okay? Question dito sa first 4 examples natin. Okay? Chicken pa, no? Alright? Next. Yan. Try natin sa board exam problem. No? Yan. Sa board exam problem tayo. So, solve daw natin yung value ni x using 60, ito yung function na to. So, we have 16 raised to negative x plus 1 is equals to 8. What is the value of x? So, kung yung calcu, may shift solve, madali yan, no? Pero, I think yung inaalaw sa boards ngayon na calcu, wala na siyang shift solve, no? Kasi nagiging dependent si student sa shift solve. Kaya, choice ko na ituro ulit ito sa inyo, no? So pag ganito yung problem, kailangan maghanap kayo ng common base dun sa number natin para ma-equate mo sila with each other. Okay? So si 16 at 8, saan sila related? Saang base mo siya pwede erase para magamit mo siya ng parehas? Anyone? Saan? Okay, may nag-chat. Okay, sa 2, yes. Correct, Ms. Rodelas, no? Sa 2, no? So, si 16, saan natin i-erase si 2 para maging 16? So, pag meron tayong 2 times 2, that is 4, no? 2 times 4 is, gawin na lang natin ganito. 2 raised to 1 is equals to 2. 2 raised to 2 ay 4. 2 raised to 3 ay 8. And 2 raised to 4 ay 16. Okay? So, ibig sabihin si 16 dito, pwede mo siyang i-represent as 2 raised to 4. Tapos meron siyang x plus 1. Tapos si 8, pwede mo i-represent as 2 cubed. Okay? Simplify mo lang yung left side. So, we have 2, 4 times x plus 1 is equals to 2 cubed. Since parehas na siya ng base, pwede mo nang i-equate yung exponent niya. Okay? Pwede mo na siyang i-equate. So, pwede siyang 4, x plus 1 is equals to 3. Distribute mo to. 4x plus 4 is equals to 3. So, 4x, transpose mo yung kabila. So, 3 minus 4. Okay? So, magiging 4x is equals to negative 1. Divide natin both side by 4. So, x is equals to negative 1/4. Okay?
Sir, di po ba negative x yung sa problem po?
Nasaan ba? Ay, sorry. Mali pala ako ng kopya. Ayan, sige. Pagawin.
Okay po.
Ano? Next time, huwag niyo akong patapusin. Tapos na yung solution.
Sorry po.
Okay lang. Sige, saan tayo ulit? So, 2 raised to 4, tapos times negative x plus 1. And thank you. Is equals to 2 raised to 3. Okay, so magiging siyang 2 raised to 4, negative x plus 1 is equals to 2, 3. So, 4 negative x plus 1 is equals to 3. Negative 4x plus 4 is equals to 3. So, transpose mo 4 minus 3, tapos magiging 4x. So, 1 is equals to 4x, or x is equals to 1/4. Yeah. So, this will be our final answer. Okay? Question sa first board problem. Okay? Next. Ayan. Evaluate yung value niyan. So, what will be the value of y? Okay? Sabihin nyo, ba't yung kanina, simple ng mga example, no? Ba't ganito yung lumabas ngayon? Lumalabas mo sa boards itong ganito, no? So, dapat, again, find for common base, no? And then, just work out yung mga laws ng exponent natin, okay? So, saan natin pwede siya ngayon i-relate with each other? So, makikita nyo, meron tayong mga 5, 2n sa loob, no? Okay? So, maybe, pwedeng yun yung pagkunan natin ng idea, no? Kung paano natin siya gagawin. So, makikita natin may plus 1 dito, may minus 1, no? So, ibig sabihin dito, nag-multiply tayo ng same base na 5. Dito, nag-divide tayo ng same base. Okay? So, pag ako yung mag-ano yan, so by equals to 4. Tapos yung 5, 2n plus 1, that is also the same as 5, 2n times 5 raised to 1. Okay? Minus 10, 5, 2n over 5, 1. Okay? Tapos 2 times 5, 2n. And then, dito, since this is raised to 1 na, pwede mo na siyang direct na multiply, no? So, 4 times 5, that is 20, times 5, 2n. Dito, 10 divide 5, we can do that. So, that is 2 times 5, 2n, all over 2 times 5, 2n. Okay? So, simplify mo lang. We have 18 times 5, 2n, all over 2 times 5, 2n. So, pwede mo nang cancel out yung 5, 2n. So, ibig sabihin, y natin is equals to 8. So, this will be our final answer. Okay?
Sir, hindi po ba 9?
9 nga. Mali lang yung sulat, no? Ano ba yan? Ayan. Sina-check ko lang kung nakikinig talaga kayo. Ayan. So, 9. Yes, 9. Sorry. Ayan, 9. Okay? Okay tayo dito? Okay? So kahit i-shift solve nyo yun sa calculus, hindi nyo makukuha yan ng shift solve, no? Kung hindi nyo alam yung ano. Okay, next. I think yun lang naman ata yan. Ayan. Proceed tayo sa law of radicals naman. So si radicals, almost related siya kay exponents. Meron silang relationship with each other, no? So pagdating kay radicals, ayan, meron siyang 7. Pero actually, madali lang naman tandaan yan. So yung sa first one, kapag yung variables natin is nasa loob ng iisang radical, no? Ng isang root, no? So dito, nakalagay sa kanya, nth root of xy. So we can separate daw yung two variables natin by indicating a separate root para sa kanila. So pwede siyang multiply, no? Na magkahiwalay sila ng root, no? So halimbawa, meron tayong cube root of wx, no? That is also equivalent sa cube root of w times cube root of x. Okay? Or in numerical form, halimbawa meron kang cube root of 2 times cube root of 3. That is also equivalent to cube root of 2 times 3 or cube root of 6. Okay? Same with number 2. Again, sa number 2 is naka-fractional form lang siya. So, if ever we have wx, tapos sabihin natin siya ay naka-squared. So, that is also equals to square root of w over square root of x. Or, halimbawa, we have cube root of 2, no, over cube root of 5. That is also equivalent to 2 over 5 cube root. Okay? Number 3 is, ayan, ito yung tatawag natin relationship ng exponent sa radicals, no? So when we see a variable raised to a certain exponent, pwede mo daw ilipat yung yung exponent niya doon sa kabila. So, 'di ba typical na ginagawa natin? No? Kung gusto natin lipat doon sa x 'yon, ang gagawin natin, kailangan ma-eliminate si n o maging equal sa 1 siya, no? Para maging equals yan sa 1, kailangan erase mo both side by 1 over n. So, mangyayari dito, magiging y, n over n is equals to x, 1 over n. Kaya ito magiging 1 is equals to x, 1 over n, y is equals to x, 1 over n. And then kung naka 1 over n yon, ang ibig sabihin niya daw is ito, no? Ito. Na related siya dito sa number 4, no? Now, when we see a fractional exponent, pwede siyang i-convert into radical by using the numerator of the exponent as an inner exponent nung base natin. And then, kung ano yung denominator, yun yung root, no? So, ibig sabihin dito sa example na to, yung y natin can be equals to x, yung m natin sa kanya ay 1, tapos ang root natin will be n. Kaya ito yung napunta sa kanya, no? Kaya naging equal siya dito dahil dito sa rule number 4. Okay? Rule number 5 is the same na halos yan, ano? So, naging ganun yun kasi, di ba, ang x over mn, okay? Pag change mo siya, xm, ayan. And yung isang form niya, pwede mo daw siyang ilabas, no? Ilabas mo yung m, kasi same lang din. Pag nilabas mo yung m, no? Ano mangyayari? This will be x raised to 1 over n raised to m. Babalik lang siya dun sa original na x, m over n. Okay? Kaya equal sila. Okay? And then we have here multiple radical sign. That's isang base lang. Gagawin mo daw, multiply mo daw yung root niya. Okay? And we have here a constant value. So, same applies dito, no? So, itong example na to, ito din yan, yung number 7. Okay? Alright? So, okay, so let's apply sa example. Okay, so from board exam, we have here a value. So, pinapasolve yung value ni x. So, si x is nasa pinakaloob ng ating radical, no? So, what should we do, no? So, para mawala yan is kailangan every radical sign natin is ma-eliminate natin. Okay? So, ibig sabihin tong radical sign na to, itong square root na to, pwede natin i-change into exponent, no? Again, yung ating formula for that is n square root of xm. So, that is equal to xm over n. So, dito kung yun yung radical sign natin, so 8 cube root of 4, fourth root of x, ito yung ating xm, no? Doon sa problem na yon. And then, ang n natin is equal sa ilan? Equal
Ito po
sa
ba?
2. Yes. Kapag wala kayong nakitang number dito sa radical sign, understood na meron siyang 2 doon. No? So, ibig sabihin, pag change natin o nire-write natin yung ating value, so pwede natin gawin na ito is 8 cube root of 4, fourth root of x. Okay? Tapos, naka-raise siya ng 1/2. Okay? Equal sa 4. Para mawala si 1/2, anong gagawin natin? Pwede nating erase both side by 2, no? Para maging 1 siya. So, ito magiging 8 cube root of 4, fourth root of x is equals to 4 times 4 is 16. Okay? Then, ito si 8 is coefficient siya. So, pwede natin i-divide both side. Mangyayari ngayon will be cube root of 4 fourth root of x is equals to 2. Okay? Same ulit na gagawin natin. Change to exponent yung radical sign. So, meron tayong 4 fourth root of x. That will be 1/3 is equals to 2. Then, raise natin both side by 3 para ma-eliminate o maging equal to 1. Yes, Miss Abadilla.
Napindot lang po, sir.
Okay. Makakape kayo ng kape, ha? Baka na napapapindot kayo bigla lagi. Okay, so let's go back here. So 4 fourth root of x is equals to 8. Okay, simplify. Divide natin by 4. We have fourth root of x is equals to 2. Okay, so last, change natin. 1/4 is equals to 2. Then raise natin sa 4 both side para maging 1 yung exponent ng x. So, this will be x is equals to 16. So, this is our final answer. Okay? Question. Okay? So, if none, please try this one. Okay? I give you 5 minutes. Try this one. Kung may sagot kayo, please input your answer do sa chat box. Then we'll check kung tama yung sagot niya. Okay? So, okay, 5 minutes. Please try to solve this one. And if you have an answer already, please type in dun sa chat box yung answer niyo. Then let's check. Okay? Okay, so let's try to solve this. So we have ito, fourth root. So i-diretso ko na yung solution, no? So we have 8 cube root of 3, 2 square root of 8x is equals to 2. This is raised sa 1/4. So i-raise natin both side by 4, no? So this is 8 cube root of 2 square root of 8x is equals to 16. Divide natin both side by 8. That is cube root of 2 square root of 8x is equals to 2. Then this will be 2 square root of 8x raised to 1/3 is equals to 2. Raise natin both side by 3. This will be equals to 2 square root of 8x is equals to 8. Square root of 8x is equals to 4. 8x raised to 1/2 is equals to 4. Squared natin both side. 8x is equals to 16. Divide natin by 8. X is equals to 2. Okay? So, congrats dun sa mga nakasagot ng tama, no? Yan. Yan. Yes, 2 po yung sagot. Okay? Alright, next. I think okay na tayo dito sa radicals, no? Let's go sa logarithm naman, no? So, we have properties ng logarithm. So, to start off, dun muna tayo sa common logarithm of, or yung tatawag natin Briggscian logarithm. So, we have 7 laws for logarithm. So, medyo straightforward lang naman siya. Ang mahalaga sa kanya is familiarization dun sa mga ano natin, no? So first one, we have logarithm daw ng 2 variables, no? If you see 2 variables inside the logarithm, pwede mo siya dapat product ng 2 variables, ha? Pag siya ay product ng 2 variables inside a logarithm, pwede daw natin siyang paghiwalayin as logarithm of the first variable plus the logarithm of the second variable. So vice versa, kung nakita ka ng ganitong form, no, na may plus siya tapos logarithm siya, pwede mo siyang pag-combinein as a product of the two terms. Okay? Same with dito sa number 2, no? Since division siya, minus naman siya. So kung nakita naman kayo ng nakaka-minus, pwede mo siyang gawing division dito. Okay? Then dito, when we see an exponent dun sa base, dun sa variable natin, pwede mo daw gawing coefficient yung mismong exponent natin. Okay? Kaya hindi ako nagbibigay ng example, no? Medyo straightforward kasi ito. Okay? Then dito, itong number 4, isa sa mahalagang property ng logarithm na si logarithm of n base b, no? Yung tawag dito sa number na nasa subscript niya is base, no? Dito, pag nakita kayo ng walang number sa ilalim, automatic yung value niya is 10, no? Okay? Base 10. Ngayon, kung hindi siya naka-indicate or may ibang number na naka-indicate, ibig sabihin, iba yung base niya. Okay? So, dito, pwede mo daw i-change yung logarithm of a number with base b equals to y. Pwede mo siyang gawing, i-erase mo yung subscript mo by dun sa equivalent value niya equal sa dun sa value ng y, ng n. Okay? So, ano bang example niyan? So, halimbawa, we have logarithm of bawa ay 2x is equals to 3, no? So, pwede daw natin gawin, since ito yung identified natin na b, no? Ito yung ating y, ito yung ating n. So, following yung formula na n, b, y, so this is also equivalent to x is equals to 2 raised to 3 or x is equals to 8. Okay? So, pwede mo din siyang i-change. Ito, pwede mo din siyang i-change into is equivalent to logarithmic value, no? So, i-reverse mo lang yung process. Okay? Basta ang mahalaga, alam mo yung form na to. Okay? So, number 5 is kapag gusto mong gawing base 10, no? Halimbawa, meron kang logarithm na iba yung base. Tapos gusto mo siyang gawing base 10. Para maging base 10 siya, or ito, equivalent niya is ito. So, ibig sabihin, bawa meron kang logarithm of 2x, no? So, equivalent to yan sa log of x over log of 2. Okay? And then, yung number 6, no? So, same lang siya nito halos, no? Actually, same talaga siya. Ang kaibahan lang, may iba siyang value ng base. Kaya A yung ginamit niyang letter. No? And then, pwede mo din i-interchange, no? Kung halimbawa, gusto mong pag-interchange yung base tsaka yung number ng logarithm, it's also equivalent daw sa 1 over log BA. Okay? Tapos yung isang type ng logarithm, tawag sa kanya is Napierian, no? O yung natural logarithm natin. So the same rule applies dun sa first two natin. Okay? Tapos yung number 3 yung nabago sa kanya, no? So Yung sa number 3 kasi is kapag yung meron tayong ina, no? Ano bang term ito? E. Yung E natin, meron siyang value sa ano, no? Sa calcu. Meron siyang sariling constant value. So, kung makikita nyo dito, ln E x equals siya sa x. So, ibig sabihin kapag nakita ka ng ln E, yung equivalent na agad siya dun sa exponent lang natin. Okay? So, halimbawa, nakakita ka ng value na ln E 3y. So, pwedeng sabihin mo na lang siya na 3y. Okay? So, kung halimbawa sa isang term mo ng equation, meron kang mga formula na may mga ln E, no? Or ln. Tapos, yung 3y lang yung wala, pwede mong i-represent si 3y as ln E 3y. Okay? Si number 4, the same din. Kapag may exponent, pwede mo siyang gawing coefficient. Tapos dito, kapag e naka-raise sa ln x, equal naman tayo dun sa x lang. Okay? So, ayan. Then, ln e is equals to 1. So, kahit tingnan nyo sa calcu, once you check this one, 1 yung lalabas, no? And makikita nyo dito, si e, naka-raise siya ng 1, no? Any variable na walang exponent, laging assumption natin, meron siyang naka-raise na 1. Eh kung may 1 doon, pertaining dito sa law number 3, kung ano man yung exponent niya, dapat equal siya doon sa value niyon. Eh 1 to, so naging 1 yung value niya. Okay? So, related talaga sila with each other. Okay? So, to better understand this, let's try solving examples, no? Using yung laws natin. Okay? Yeah. So, simplify the expression log of 412 base 8 is equals to x. So, parang basically, pinapanap yung value ni x, no? So, ano daw yung magiging value niya? So, meron tayo kanina na log b n is equals to x. So, pwede siyang maging bx is equals to n. So, let's try to apply that here. So, pwede maging 8x is equals to 412. Okay? And then, para ma-simplify natin, pwede tayo mag-introduce ng logarithm. Pag nag-logarithm ka sa one side, dapat yung left side, i-logarithm mo din. Kasi nga, kailangan mag-remain equal yung equation mo. No? So, log 8x equals to log 412. Okay? So, ngayon, makikita nyo yung nasa loob ng logarithm mong variable, naka-raise siya sa exponent. Eh, sabi natin dito sa rule natin, kapag meron tayong exponent, no? Asan na yun? Ito, pag meron tayong exponent, we can make it as a coefficient dun sa logarithm natin. So, ito can be simplified as x log 8 equals to log 412. Okay? So, para makuha yung value ni x, divide natin both side by log 8. Cancel, cancel. X is equals to, diretso na lang sa calcu yan. No? So, pindot kayo sa calcu, log 412, divide log 8. That is equals to 2.8955. So, that will be your answer. Okay? Na yun din yung downfall ng shift solve ulit kasi wala pong shift solve na base 8. No? So, kung hindi kayo marunong mag-apply ng ruling, wala na kagad kayong 1 point sa board exam. No? Okay? Next. Okay, so if a is raised to negative 6 over 8 is equals to 0.001, solve for a. Okay? So, solve for a. So, paano natin ngayon sa solve to? So, pwede mong i-combine yung rule mo ng exponent, ng radical, tsaka ng logarithm sa pag-solve nito, no? Hindi naman naka-specify sa boards eh. Kung, halimbawa, itong problem na to, logarithm yung i-gawin mong solution sa kanya, no? So, pwede natin gawin, since nakita ko agad na negative siya, kailangan, ibig sabihin, i-reciprocal mo siya or ililipat mo siya sa ilalim, no? So, kung anong gagawin mo doon sa left side, again, gagawin mo din doon sa right side. So, ito magiging 1 over A, 6 over 8. So, kung yung 0.001, magiging siyang ganyan, no? Or equivalent yan sa 1 over 0.001, 1,000, ano? So, ito ay equal sa 1,000. Okay? So, ngayon, simplify natin. 1 over A, 3 over 4 is equals to 1,000. Okay? Cross multiply natin, that is 1 is equals to 1,000 A 3 over 4. Okay? Okay. Tapos, introduce natin logarithm. So, log 1 is equals to logarithm of 1,000 times A 3/4. Okay? So, rule nung ano natin, kapag meron tayong naka-multiply, pwede natin paghiwalayin as plus, no? So, log 1 is equals to log 1,000 plus log, sorry. Okay. Log of A 3/4. Okay? So, si log 1, pag chinek natin sa calcu, anong value niya? 0. Okay? Is equals to log 1,000 is 3 plus log A 3/4. Okay? May exponent tayo, so pwede siya maging 0, 3 plus 3/4 log A. Okay? So, transpose natin, negative 3/4 log A is equals to 3. Okay, ngayon pwede natin eliminate yun. Magiging siyang cross multiply natin by negative 4/3 para maging 1. So, log of A is equals to negative 4. Magka-cancel yung 3. No? Tapos, ano nang gagawin? Anong pwedeng gawin? So, aha. A 3/4 log. Okay, so maybe may mali tayo dito, no? Wait lang. ln So, saan ba mas madaling atake dito? Okay. Sige. I-scrap muna natin yung solution na to. Sorry. Ito ang kanohan ng live, no? Try natin i-solve as is muna to. Yan. So, pwedeng gawin natin para mas simple, i-ln natin both sides. A negative 6 over 8 equals to ln 0.001. Okay? Pag naka-ln na siya, pwede natin ilagay ngayon si negative 6/8 dito. ln A is equals to ln 0.001. Then, to simplify, multiply natin both side by negative 8 over 6 para mawala yun doon. ln A is equals to negative 8 over 6 ln 0.001. Okay? So, ito, ln A is equals to negative 4/3. Okay? ln 0.001. And then, para mawala si ln, based from the rule dito, para mawala si ln, pwede nating i-erase, no? Sa e para makuha lang natin yung nasa loob ng ln. So pag ni-raise natin sa E yung lahat yung both sides, so E ln A equals to E negative 4/3 ln 0.001. That is equivalent to A is equals to negative 4/3. Pwede nating ilagay yung ln, no? So this is equivalent to E ln 0.001 negative 4/3. Okay? So A is equals to 0.001 negative 4/3. Then pag pinindot mo sa calc yung negative 4/3, so this will be 1 over 0.001 4/3. So pag kinalc that will be equals to 10,000. Okay? So yung value of A is equals to 10,000. So this will be our solution for this one. Okay? So i-simplify ko lang to, no? Ito will be 1 over 10,000 pag pinindot sa calc. Ha? 4/3. Then 0.001 raised to negative 4/3 is 10,000. Okay? So, ay hindi. This is 1 over 10,000. Okay? Yan. Kaya i-cross multiply mo, matitira, magiging 10,000. Okay? Question. Sir, hindi po ba nag-reciprocal mo yung 0.001? Yes. Yes. Ay negative exponent siya rather than 1,000. Or nasagot ko na Miss Holanda yun. Tama ba?
Sir, kanina pa po yun. Iba na po yung solution natin.
Okay, okay. Ngayon ko lang nakita.
Thank you po.
Okay, sige. Ayan. Okay. Next. Ayan. Another one. Find the value of x. So, ayan po yung ating logarithm. So, ayan. So, sige, simplify natin to. So, log 6, wala tayong pwedeng gawin sa kanya. Yung x log 4, pwede natin ilagay yung x na exponent ko sa taas ng 4, no? So, log 4x is equals to log 4 plus, ito since naka 2 terms siya, hindi siya pwede nung pinaghihiwalay, no? So, pwede lang yan, log as is lang din. Okay? And then, ngayon, since itong term na to, itong dalawang term na to, naka-plus siya, yan yung pwede natin pagsamahin. So, magiging siyang log 6 times 4x. And then to, same din, naka-plus siya. Magiging siyang log 4 times 32 plus 4 raised to x. Okay? Then simplify lang natin. Log, ito wala na siyang pwedeng simplify for now. So this is log. Pwede natin siyang i-distribute, no? So this can be equals to 4 times 32 is 128 plus 4x, no? Lagyan natin ng quantity. Okay? Yan. So, parehas yung nakalog, pwede natin tanggalin si log parehas, no? So, this is 6 4x is equals to 128 plus 4x. Transpose natin or combine natin yung like terms. So, 6 4x minus 4x is equals to 128. So, 2 4x is equals to 128. Divide natin both side by 2. We have 4x is equals to 64, no? So, saan natin pwede erase si 4 para maging 64? So that is equivalent to 4, 1 is equals to 4. 4 squared ay 16. 4 cubed ay 64. So 4x is equals to 4 cubed. So same na siya ng base. So x is equals to 3. So by applying yung mga napag-aralan natin na tatlo, nakuha natin yung value ni x. Okay? Question sa logarithm? Okay? Next. Yan, quadratic equations tayo. So sa quadratic equation, we say an equation is quadratic kapag yung highest order or highest power ng ating variable is equals to 2, no? So ito yung general form or standard form. General form to. General form ng quadratic equation, no? Ax squared plus bx plus c. Then from this formula, may makukuha ka diyang formula to calculate the value for the root, no? Yung factor na pwede natin gamitin to arrive with the quadratic equation. And makukuha mo siya using this formula. So dapat memorize nito, no? Parang matic dapat memorize nito, no? Negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Yung pertaining tong mga letters na to dun sa coefficients nung dun sa general equation natin. Okay? Then pag sinabing properties ng root, kapag pinapakuha yung sum of root, pwede natin gawin daw, kunin natin yung coefficient b over a tapos negative. No? Then halimbawa, product ng root, kunin lang daw natin yung coefficient na c over a. Then meron tayong palatandaan sa kanya, no? Kung ang root ng quadratic mo is nag-exist, no? Yun yung pag-test sa discriminant natin. So, kukunin mo lang naman yung mga coefficient mo, substitute mo lang kapag yung b squared mo daw is equals sa 4ac o yung value ng 4ac equals sa b squared, ibig sabihin roots are equal. So, ibig sabihin, ang possible na factor mo, halimbawa, is yung mga katulad ng x plus 2 times x plus 2. Okay? Ganyan yung factor mo. Ngayon, kapag roots are real and unequal, kailangan greater than daw yung value ng b squared, no? So, kapag greater than siya, so dalawa yung value ng root mo. Halimbawa, x plus 2 times x plus 3, no? Itong dalawa, kapag Finoil method natin, no? Diba yung FOIL method, ganyan yung FOIL method, mag-a-arrive ka dito sa quadratic equation natin. Which is dito, yan ay x squared plus 4x plus 4. Okay? Which is, ito yan, no? Same yan ito. Na dito, ang A niya is 1, ang B niya is 4, ang C niya ay 4. Okay? And kapag less than naman sa 4AC yung B squared natin, roots are imaginary. So, ibig sabihin, kung titingnan natin sa Cartesian plane siya, no? Hindi siya nag-exist dun sa real plane natin. Okay? Unlike yung unang dalawa pwedeng ano siya, no? Tumatama siya ng isang beses dun sa x natin. Pero yung letter C, ibig sabihin, wala, non-existent siya dun sa graph natin. Okay? So, let's have board exam problem. Determine k so that the equation for x squared plus kx plus 1 will only have just one real solution. So, only one real solution. Yun yung pinaka, ano mo agad doon, no? Meron kang one real solution. So, pag one real solution, ano yung criteria natin? Pag one real lang siya, kung one lang siya, ibig sabihin equal siya, no? Kaya naging one lang. Equal siya. So, ibig sabihin ito agad yung pwede mong kunin, yung b squared is equals to 4ac. So b squared is equals to 4ac. Pero anong values niyan? Yung equation natin is 4x squared plus kx plus 1. No? So, ang a natin is 4. Ang b natin is equals to k. And c natin ay equals sa 1. No? So, substituting those values dun sa ating formula ng discriminant for one real equation, this will be k squared is equals to 4 times 4 times 1. So k squared is equals to 16. Then we get our square root, k is equals to 4. And that is our answer. Okay? Question? Okay. Next, find the sum of the roots of 5x squared minus 10x plus 2 is equals to 0. So, I want you to try to get the root, no? Using yung formula ng x is equals to negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a, no? Please find the value of x using those value. Magiging x1 natin dyan is negative b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And then yung magiging x2 natin is just minus yung second term niya, no? Ayan, so please try to find yung x1 and x2 muna natin by using the value of a, b, and c do sa formula ng quadratic natin. So, sige, I'll give you 5 minutes ulit before we continue. Okay, so let's go back here. Identify muna natin yung values natin ng a, b, and c, no? So, here our formula, ang a natin will be 5, ang b natin is negative 10, ang c natin is 2. Okay? So, by substituting those value, negative 10 plus square root of negative 10 squared minus 4, 5, 2, no? All over 2 times 5. Okay? So, negative 10 minus negative 10 squared minus 4 times 5 times 2 over 2 times 5. So, side note lang din, kapag nag-ano kayo, gusto nyo i-factor yung number, ito po yung ginagawa para makuha nyo yung factor, no? Kapag hindi kayo marunong mag-factor ng polynomial, ito po yung ginagawa, basta quadratic siya. Okay? So, ito, pag kinalki natin, negative 10 plus square root of negative 10 squared, 4 times 5 times 2 is 5. Okay? So this is 1.7746. Okay? And then, yung other one is correct, no? Correct yung answers na 0.2254. Okay? Then pinapatanong, sum yung kailangan natin. So dapat x1 plus x2, no? So that is equals to 1.746 plus 0.2254. That is equals to 7746 equals sa 2.0. Okay? So, yun yung sagot natin. Yan yung solution niya. Pero may isa pang madaling solution sa kanya. No? Kung mabalik naman yung slide natin, may naka-indicate na dito. Kapag daw product or sum, ito lang daw yung gagamitin natin formula. Negative b over a. Tsaka ito. No? Ito ay kung alam mo, kung natandaan mo to sa board exam, no? So, negative b over a. Check natin. So, pag tinry natin dito, negative x1 plus x2 is equals to negative b over a. So, that is negative. B natin is negative 10 over 5. So, this is 10 over 5 for equals sa 2. So, same answer. Very, very, very short solution. Okay? Question? Alright, so kung no more question, I think we cannot start off na dito sa binomial, no? Nasa first half pa lang tayo ng algebra. So, I'll continue na lang yung discussion nung remaining ng algebra as your asynchronous lecture, no? So, I'll be uploading na lang. Sir, sabi niyo po kanina x sub 1, x sub 2 lang kunin. Sorry po. Yes, okay lang, Mr. Pasila. Tama naman yung sagot mo. Okay naman. Okay? So, x1, x sub 2, x sub 1 lang talaga yung pinakuha ko kanina. Okay? So, ayan. So, pakita ko lang yung slide, no? Para, ano. So, i-discuss natin binomial. After ng binomial, yan, word problems na tayo. Na-subdivided siya sa iba't ibang type. Ang meron lang siguro akong na-prepare dyan is itong apat lang, no? No? Kasi hindi na din umabot dito. So, ayan, work problem. Then we have digit problem. We have rate problem. Okay. Age problems. Ayan. Okay. So for now, this ends our lecture for our first meeting. No? Ayoko naman persahin na mag-OOT tayo. Baka kuyugin nyo na ako. Okay? So, ayan. So,